How's it going, all you lovely little weirdos? I'm the Global Outcast, and that is the TheAnimeShogun, the one and only. And today we are going to be talking about.
Hey. I'm gonna sack you so hard your dick's gonna go into your throat and you're gonna choke on your dick and die.
For those of you who don't understand that, that was Thad Castle from Blue Mountain State. No, we're not going to be talking about that today. Probably one day. Um, Alan Richardson is in a movie that we both watched and enjoyed. Well, I enjoyed.
Yes, yes.
I
I
enjoyed.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but I was also confused by it.
Um, it is the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Because
Honestly,
she bang, she bang.
honestly, my two favorite characters were Henry Cavill's character and Alan Richardson's character. Honestly,
Mine
my two
too.
favorite character. I loved his French accent.
Yeah, mine too. Hands down, mine too.
Although, personally, my first notion of him, of Alan Richardson, isn't from Blue Mountain State. It is from Smallville.
Yeah, he played Aquaman if I remember correctly.
Yep. But we're not talking about that today. We're talking about one of the
Maybe one day.
yeah, maybe one day. A really great fucking movie. Let's talk about the opening.
Which part of the opening?
I loved the entire boat scene of that moment.
Oh yeah, when the German officers were there.
Yep, and they're just fucking with them.
Yeah.
You need to kill him first. I love how they're
You've
just.
been a naughty boy.
Oh, I loved. Oh my god, I loved every single second of it.
It
And
was great.
Henry Cavill's character is just fucking around with them.
Yeah.
And then the explosion.
Yeah, because God, what was he, a Frenchman or a Chinese man?
I think the dude was a Chinese man, or his ethnicity was Chinese, but I think he was British because he was part of the
Something
Allied.
like that.
Yeah, something like that. He. All right, so the plot of the story is based off of a true story. Um, they're, if I remember correctly, they're one of the first special forces from World War II. Um, the dude, he was one of the inspirations for Ian Fleming's James Bond.
It was Henry.
Yep,
Henry's character was the inspiration for Ian Fleming's 007.
I saw that in the movie, and I also see a bunch where, fuck, what was it? Christopher Lee was also an inspiration, so that's why I just said one of the inspirations. But he was originally a prisoner who got conscripted to join the war. And I loved how he just jacked a few things while they're talking to him. And they're like, "This is a Black Ops mission. Uh, we can't give you any help. You go in there, and you get caught. You're on your own." And he's just all like, "All right, I'm gonna need a few men though." And they're like, "What kind of men?" "I'm gonna need this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy." And then they go save another guy.
Yeah.
I loved
What
that
happened to
scene.
your nipples?
Like they, all of them did not give two soggy fucks about the entire thing,
Oh yeah.
which was amazing. But one of my favorite. All right. So, what's one of your favorite moments in that movie?
Well, so let's start from the beginning. I like how they were fucking with it, but I also like when they get one of the guys.
Hmm.
I think it was when after they literally got the one guy and they were in the boat
Yep.
and he's like, God, what did he sit there and say? I'm drawing a blank on it. You're too Freddie. He was talking, I think, about Freddie, and he's like, because he was talking about the one young guy. He's like, you're too pretty for me. Now Freddie, on the other hand, oof, and he's like, you'd have to catch me. And he's like, well, I do love to hunt. You'd be lucky.
Yeah. I like how they just flirt with each other like that. Funny as hell.
Yeah. It's fucking great.
My favorite
That
moment,
one's one of mine.
one of my favorite moments in the beginning was when they're waiting for the explosion. They're like, "Is that explosion supposed to happen any moment?" Boom!
Yeah.
Or they take the dead corpse of the German commander and they're just waving to the guys.
Yeah. The waving to the fucking German ship.
I loved how Alan Richardson's character didn't even use a knife on that. Didn't even use a gun on that scene. If I remember correctly, he didn't use a gun. He used a knife, and he mostly used a
Knife and
knife.
bow.
Knife and bow is the weapons he used mostly.
Yeah, knife and bow.
That scene was just magical.
Phenomenal.
That entire movie deserves an award.
Oh yeah. Like I got a laugh out of it.
Almost that entire movie I got a laugh out of.
It was pretty good.
Another one of my, I think it's towards the beginning, is when they're walking into a German camp and one of the German guys is telling a joke, and I can't remember the full joke, but after the joke, they start laughing, and Henry Cavill's character is just holding like a fucking big ass
Yup.
gun, and he just starts laughing hysterically along with them. They all turn around, and he goes, "Jolly good," and he just mows them down.
Yeah. Jolly good.
Fucking amazing.
It was phenomenal.
I also liked how that female character, I forget her name, but she was a spy and she was helping them. And
Oh yeah, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
yeah, and she was somewhat of a badass too.
Yeah.
And one thing I didn't notice till I saw something was in all of Henry Cavill's movies, his character always stands up when a female enters the room if he's sitting.
You know what I was trying to figure out? What the fuck is my up with that dude's obsession with coats?
Yeah,
I gotta get me one of those. Like
yeah,
I was so confused by his obsession with it because he was doing it to the fucking the British too.
yeah.
He walks in, talks about like literally the fucking people he needs, and he's like, "I'm also gonna need that coat."
I loved how he stood up in the handcuffs and poured himself a drink.
Yeah.
That movie was amazing. All right, so the actors we both know are Henry Cavill and Alan Richardson. The other actors, Eliza Gonzalez as Marjorie Stewart, Hero Finesse Tiffin as Henry Hayes, Alex Pettyfer as Joffrey Apple. Where the fuck have I seen him before? I've seen him before. Oh, he played in I Am Number 4 in Beastly. Okay. What other movies has he played in? You might know him in. He played in Magic Mike. You might know Magic Mike.
I've never watched Magic Mike because I don't want to watch fucking naked dudes being strippers. Thanks, though.
Yeah, no problem.
That's more your cup of tea or cup of balls than mine. Sorry.
Nah.
You know I'm not wrong.
Till Schwieger as Heinrich Luhr. I'm guessing that was, if I remember correctly, that was a bad guy. Henry Golding, that was the Asian explosion expert, as Freddy
Yes,
Alvarez.
yes, yes. Yeah, Freddy, because Freddy was the one where he sat there and he said that you're too cute for me, or you're too good. Yeah, you're too cute for me.
Yep.
Freddy, on the other hand, oof,
Yeah. Babs. I'm gonna destroy this name, so I apologize. Olu Sonomokin as Mr. Heron.
Hmm.
What movies did he play in? None that we have seen. Looks like. Oh, he was Baptiste in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Really?
That's what it said. Yeah.
Interesting.
Rory Kinnear as Churchill,
Okay.
and Carrie Eloise as Brigadier. The let me.
Well, go on, chap.
I need to get that full fucking name, cause damn, that's a big ass name. Um, Brigadier Gubbins M. And that dude is from the legendary movie The Princess Bride.
Oh, okay.
Or if you haven't seen it, because you've been living under a rock, Robin Hood, the Men in Tights.
Yeah. I mean, we won't say that about Graham.
Excuse me?
Freddie Fox as Ian Fleming, young Ian Fleming, and Henry Zaga as Captain Benet.
Okay.
He played in The New Mutants, for those who don't know.
Interesting.
Oh, he played Sunspot.
Played who now?
Sunspot,
I don't know who that is.
a young mutant. That's all I know. But those were some of the actors that were in the movie. One of my favorite scenes with actually the Marjorie would have to be when she shot her the dude she was trying to seduce.
Oh, right in the head?
Yeah, because they found out she was Jewish, and she was able to escape in the car, and she just pulled out her tiny little pistol and pop while she was in the car with him. Amazing.
That's right. I remember now.
Oh! It was on the boat. One of my favorite moments is when I think it was Alan Richardson's character takes the axe.
Oh, yeah, when they're on the U-boat.
Yeah, and he just takes the axe.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That entire moment was really good because I liked how they had to stop the U-boat.
Yeah.
So if I kind of hope I know they won't because this movie doesn't deserve a sequel, perfect on its own.
But
But
you hope there's a continuation.
I hope there's somewhat of a continuation of like more historical movie like that, where they take something from World War II shit, where they take a guy like Henry Cavill's character, and find out another thing he did and put him in that scenario with the other cast.
Yeah, I know what you speak of.
Because I'd love to see more Alan Richardson as that fucking Frenchman who's just flirting with everybody, with
It
all of his
was
teammates.
fucking hilarious.
But the entire time I was watching that movie, I'm sitting there like, you know, I know the anime Shogun would probably see him as Thad Castle. I can't help but see him as Arthur from Smallville. Because there's one scene I have seen from Blue Mountain State, and that is when the main character is going to a room with the girl, and Alan Richardson's character,
Alex, yeah, Alex Moran.
he goes, "Let me see the condom you're about to put on my
Yep.
boy." Get in! He screams in a high pitched voice after he finds out after he shows him that it was popped because he wanted to get her impregnated.
He wanted to get
Uh, she,
him
yeah, she
impregnated.
wanted to get him she wanted to get impregnated by him, and he's all like, "Get out!" Like his comedic
Yeah.
chops are on fucking point. If any of you have seen the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare and want to see more of Alan Richardson's comedy stuff, go watch that. He's a skinnier dude, but he's still pretty good.
Fucking great.
I hear that. I think I heard. I remember hearing something about they're bringing that back with the original cast.
Blue Mountain State?
I think something I heard something like that.
I don't think so. After the way that they ended I doubt it'll happen again. Like, I doubt it'll make a comeback. It might, but I doubt it. Be fucking nice, though.
Sorry, it's a Blue Mountain State sequel.
What's it called?
Um, don't think. Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't want to read it. I want to fucking. Um, it just says the sequel series for Blue Mountain State. I don't think it has a name for it yet. I think it's still in the early process.
That's what I was thinking.
But, anyways, Henry Cavill's character. How do you think he played that? How do you think he?
I
Actually,
think he was great.
honestly, I did too. I don't think any
I'll,
cast should have changed.
nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't change anything.
Oh God, no. Although I did hear Christopher Lee is like a cousin to Ian Fleming, so I think that would have been cool to hear something about that. Maybe a little nod. My cousin is out there fighting in World War II. His name is Christopher or something.
Yeah,
I think that would have been a cool little nod, because Christopher Lee was in World War II. He was even a Nazi hunter.
yeah,
So I think that would have been cool for Ian Fleming for them to make a little nod for Christopher Lee. So on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate this movie?
I'd say it was good. Like I said, I can't be disappointed in it. I thought it was a very funny movie.
Okay, good action scenes.
Yeah, good action. I mean, the killing was just brutal, and I loved
Oh,
it.
hands down. Ooh, excuse me. All those killing scenes were actually really good, really well done. One of my favorite killing scenes actually would have to be probably back in the beginning when everything all when shit hits the fan and they just start killing everybody and Alan Richardson's character is fighting a couple of those guys and he takes the knife from one guy and he stabs him with another guy.
Yep.
Beautiful moment. One of your favorite killing scenes.
When he used the arrow and shot it through like two dudes.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that scene. I'm gonna have to watch that movie later.
I thought you said you were going to.
I watched it back in theaters, but yeah, I still remember almost every single moment of that film because that film was really good.
Yeah. I won't say, like I said, I can't say I'm disappointed with it. I thought it was a really good one, but
Oh yeah, but I think I'd probably give it a solid 8.5.
fair.
What about you?
7 out of 10.
Okay, yeah, 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 I can see that. I can see that. I can see
7
that.
out of 10. I can't complain.
No, 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 I really can't. I really can't. I really can't. It was a really good movie. I loved the World War II aspect. You don't see much World War II movies anymore.
Right.
Like I think the last one was a few years ago, and that was the either the darkest. No, it was Dunkirk, I believe.
Don't know that I watched that one.
That one had Tom Hardy in it. Pretty good. Um, I would probably, like I said, want to see another one. If not about those characters, maybe expand on Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare a little bit, maybe if they wanted to go a little bit fictional. Keep it World War
Okay.
Two. Keep it World War Two, but kind of put another character in. That's the thing. If Henry Cavill can't do it because he's busy, maybe put Alan Richardson's character in the lead.
Okay. I see what you're getting at.
You know, but if Henry Cavill's character could come back because he's not busy, although he probably is, because he's still working on that Warhammer 40K universe TV series and movies and franchise.
Which is going to be, it's going to be good. I'm willing to bet.
Oh yeah, I know a bunch of lore about that stuff. If you guys ever want to know, really good, really fucked
We'll
up,
do an episode on that at some point.
really fucked up. Um, I
Use your
would,
words. I know they're hard.
I know, I would love to see if he can't do it, maybe make a cameo in the beginning, going, "Hey guys, I can't do this. Here you guys, here's a mission. I need you guys to go do this for me," type of shit. And maybe bring in a young pup type of character.
That might get played out too much though, because they've already got something like that.
Yeah. True, true, true. But they'd figure it out. Um, but yeah, just do something like that where they take the other cast members if they can and go do that shit with them.
Right.
Where they have to go stop another fucking German shit. Because fuck them. You know?
Yep.
So what about you? Would you think would you want to see an expansion on this franchise or no?
Yes and no. I mean, I think it's good, but like you said, I mean, I think it's also like it's good enough as it is.
Yeah, it really is.
So I don't know that I would. I think it's fine by itself as it is already, but
Hmm.
that's
Okay.
neither kind of here for me to say. I mean, like I said, I didn't watch. I watched all of it, and I thought it was great, but I don't know that I have the words for it. Like I said, I think I'd just leave it as a standalone.
Yeah. Did they say why they arrested Henry Cavill's character? I can't remember.
They were all arrested because of the fact that they were. What was the reason? Basically, like if they get caught because you're essentially doing actions to uh get start a war. Why he
Yeah.
was captured in the beginning, I have no idea.
Yeah, because I can't remember why his character was.
It's something that when you go to rewatch it, you'll have to go in there and let me know.
Yeah, because I can't remember why he was arrested.
Yeah,
It's
I don't really know. I guess I didn't really pay attention enough to know for sure.
because you're a commie.
You say that about everybody.
Yep, it's because you're a commie. Dun, dun, tsh.
Wow, real classy.
I know.
You're a disgrace to humanity.
That's why I'm still alive.
Yes. All right. Anyway,
Anders Lasted. That was Alan Richardson's character's name.
yeah.
I couldn't remember because
I thought you were looking up like why he was arrested.
I tried, but I couldn't find anything. But if when I watch the movie again, I'll let you know
That or and if any of our listeners have watched it,
recently and remember. Yeah, if they put it in the film.
that would be my guess.
Yeah, because I can't remember why he was arrested in the beginning. Like,
I don't either.
'Cause they got him from a, if I remember correctly, they got him from a jail cell because he came in handcuffs.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine.
Right? Great movie though. I would recommend watching it, renting it, maybe buying it. All right. Anything you want to say to our lovely listeners?
I think that's it. I think we did fine. I think we did good. I think we'll pull in the people we need to pull in, and if not, you're a goddamn communist.
Yeah. So I guess we'll be calling it here then, folks.
I guess we will.
We
Sorry, we don't have a whole lot to really talk about. It's a great movie. It was phenomenal. Definitely got one of those military vibes to it, but
Oh yeah. We're at 27 minutes. We're almost at 30.
that works.
So yeah, I'll
I'm
talk.
tired of these fuckers listening to us anyway. Fuck all y'all. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, behave yourselves.